One of the things that is really interesting right now, which I find fascinating in terms of a business context, is that for the first time ever, there are actually 4 generations in play in the business world. There's the baby boomers, people like me, born after the war. Then there's the Generation X's, the ones who were born sort of 65 to 85. In the 80s, we had a couple of recessions. So the Generation X's who followed the baby boomers were just a bit more conservative. But those are the people who now represent 70 to 80% of management. The Gen Ys who were born later are now coming in. They have a totally different view of work and life. And soon we'll start to see the millennials coming in, and these 4 generations are totally different. When I went to work, I was told what to do and how to do it. Gen Xers were told what to do, and they were given some opportunity to decide how they would do it. And yet the Gen Xers, who are quite conservative, are now having to manage Gen Y people who they want to know, why should they do it, where does it fit in, why is it important, how long are they going to focus on it. Gen Y people, they're not committed to a company, they're committed to a profession or a role, and they want to work like mad for 2 years doing something exciting and challenging. Then they want to take 6 months off and go and climb Mount Everest or go and sail around the world before they come back and do something else that's really interesting. And the problem is, to be able to manage all these changing expectations, technology is the only thing that gives you that base of capability of being able to manage different expectations, different ways of looking at work, because you can take away all of the dross, all of the record keeping, all of the statutory and legal requirements, and technology can do that. And then the role of HR is to make sure that the people in the organisation have the skills and the capability to do their job, and that managers do their job by managing the organisation and helping the people do their job. Until you remove all of this dross that HR has to work on, and technology gives you the ability to do all of that, then you don't free up HR to do a role that is valid and worthwhile within the organisation.